あ、画面の方来ましたね。
I'm Karma. I'm a divers enthusiast.
I am Spooty. I am also a divers
なん
enthusiast.
か調べ
And, you know, the world record
てみた
holder, but
感じ、
who's counting?
なんか魔王を倒すみたいな、
I'm also
そういう
counting.
大きな目的というよりは、
Yeah, I guess I'll just hop right into it.
お宝探し
When
て、
I, hit
お
yes
宝を持っ
here
て
on
帰
the
る
game, so time will start
とい
in
う
3,
感じ
2,
の
1, go.
RPG
Alright,
かな。
so, yeah, divers is
で、
kind
なん
of
か
like
最
a
初、
pretty
これ
old
も調べた感
school
じ、
style
最初ショ
RPG,
ッ
very
プから
limited
画面が始まって、装備を整えてから探索開始っていった流れみたいですね。
the home base, you are just
で、
restricted to what each of
まあ、パーティー
your
が3
little
人。
lizard people can carry in their two hands. So this first dive we're going to start
すごいですね。
immediately
この
by
フィールドの画面見た感じは
spending
RPG に見えない。
three red sticks. The misses are already coming out.
I
Let's
didn't see who
go.
that was. I did not see who that was.
Yeah, we try to keep track of who gets the most blame for the misses and runs because someone is
こういう
always
アクションゲームなのかなっていう雰囲気にはするけど、
overperforming on
RPG で
the
すね。
miss rate. So yeah, a lot of this is very like old school kind of D&D inspired, and one of the ways it kind of is
Ow.
essentially you're using a D20 every time you attack.
Hey, get back here. I
フ
want
ィールド
this.
上で普
If
通に
you
敵が攻
so
撃して
like
くる。
there's a 5% miss chance for
な
everything.
んかこの、なんだろ
and
う、うなぎ
also a 5% crit
ウ
chance
ツボ
for everything.
みたいな敵を
On
狙
this
っ
first
てるっ
dive,
ぽいで
we're
すね。
looking to pick up some necessary chests, open up a shortcut, yeah, get money out of chests for something only in the future. We've hit level 2, which helps a little, you know.
そうですね、テンポが速いですね。
The entire party levels up as one unit. There aren't individual experience values tracked for each character. So even if a party member dies, they're not missing out on experience or anything. We'll still
ウ
hit
ィ
the same
ッ
level
キ
together.
みたいなのを見つけたので、そちらによると、こうやって探検してる最中は持ち物の変更交換ができなくて、アイテムと装備は、アイテムは各パーティーメンバー、パーティーメンバーのうち、2つずつアイテムを持つことができると。アイテムの個数制限と、そもそも交換変更ができないっていうのと、そもそもアイテムに使用制限もあるものがあるので、なるべくアイテムは使いどころを考えてやるって感じですかね。
Still plenty of time. Like we're hoping to see it before the end of this first dive, but and we should be hitting level 3 around the end of this first dive. There's an urchin. Urchins can drop some shell items, which we do need later to buy a shell lance. It's a direct upgrade from the shell sticks.
カテゴリーが
But that's not going to be for a while, so it's not a high priority. But the urchins do give nice experience at least. Going through this kind of slightly hidden passageway to pick up this chest containing a pearl. Any chest that contain non-money items or like crafting ingredient items have just a pearl that just follows you like this, and you don't get the item in it until you take it to the surface. The item in this pearl is the flippers, which as long as they're equipped to someone, hey, we got the item, let's go.
Yeah.
あ、なんか手に入れたる。
First dive purgatory.
I just want to say, like, we did a practice run
オーブが
earlier,
ふわふわしてます
and
ね。
I just had like the worst luck, and then immediately right before this, I was in the practice room and got 4 in my first dive. So I was really afraid that I just was not going to get it at all.
That's definitely how probability works.
Yep.
You were doing L, and you are defying all odds here.
Yep.
But yeah, we have actually accomplished everything we set out to do on this first dive. We're level 3. We have the item necessary for the bomb.
I'm gonna sneak one more.
Yeah, Karma might just try and sneak one more encounter just to get a little bit of extra experience.
Depending on what fight I get in the Piranha Zone.
So yeah, this when you're grinding for like records of PBs, there is so often the dive 1 purgatory where you just do this whole dive, don't get the item drop and reset and do dive 1 again. Thankfully, obviously in a marathon we wouldn't reset, but we would just sit here fighting eels until that drop comes out. And sometimes you get all the way up to like level 5 before it even appears. And we do need that. The bomb is an essential part of this run. We're going to be buying it and equipping it alongside the flippers. As long as the flippers are equipped somewhere, we will move much faster, as you can see now. Well, obviously very good for speed running, just to move faster. And the bomb has multiple functions. Unlike most items, it only has a single use per dive, but it can be used in or out of combat. When used out of combat, it'll drop a bomb that explodes shortly after that can destroy some certain destructible walls, which is what we're
カテゴリのチェリーっていうのは
with this dive into the piranha cave.
ゲームの進行度を表してるっぽいですね。
So we drop that bomb up there.
ちょっと詳しい内容は書いてないんだけど。
And that gives us enough time, distance from those piranhas chasing us to get down here, and they despawn before they can reach down here. So while this dive looks kind of scary, it's actually pretty safe. $500 gotten there, as well as Pearl, which will contain the Shock Lance. So I haven't really touched much on the combat. The combat essentially works on a rock, paper, scissors system. There's 3 elements, red, green, yellow, or shell, slime, and shock, respectively. And it's going to be shell or red beats shock or yellow. Yellow shock beats green slime beats red shell. So we start with shell sticks because 2 of 3 enemies that you can get in these eel encounters, as well as the enemies towards the bottom of the first layer, are weak to shell. They are both the electric eels and the anemones are yellow elements, so are weak to red. But we're about to do the biggest experience grind in the run on piranhas, which we were, just running away terrified from, a little while ago. So we're gonna
50個全部やるわけではないっていうのは、UFO50 のタイトルを全部やるわけじゃないっていう話でしたら、そうですね。今回は UFO50 っていうゲームの中に入ってる、内蔵ゲームのダイバーズっていうゲームをやってます。でこの後またもう一個別の RPG をやる感じですね。今日は50個のうち2個だけ2個だけ披露されます。
In the meantime, may I read a donation?
Please.
There is a $5 donation from L saying, here's $500 in the bank to bribe Dylan to actually hit his attacks.
We need it. We need all the help we can get.
We did also get $25 from He Who Amares myself saying, hi Karma, hi Spooty. I'm on for $1 every Dylan miss and $10 for every Manip drop. Also, a bonus for name pronunciation. Best of luck, friends.
Let's see. Yeah, that's it.
Oh yeah, just a quick little plug. I think we still have a ways to go for
チェリーカードっていうアイテム
We still got a little time before we get to that point. I'd say
アイテムなのかわからないですけど、それを集めるのが目的っぽいかな。ゲーム自体はなんかこのボスを倒したら終わりという感じというよりは、本当に探索してアイテムを入手するのが目的っぽいですね。結構そういうところだと、メトロイドバニアに近いものがある。アクションではないですけどね。
Now? Awesome! Good luck on the run, and let's get this green room.
This is looking kind of wipe-ish, but we'll see.
なんか、ちょっと言い方が難しいですけど、いわゆる D&D とか、ああいうファンタジー系の TRPG の雰囲気というかシステムに近い感じはしますね。クエストとかはないんだけど。 ダンジョン潜ってお宝かっさらって帰るみたいな。ちょっと言葉を選ばずに言いますけど、割とまあイニシエっていうとちょっとやっぱ違うな。なんかでも昔からやられてる RPG のシステムって感じしますね。
We've already gotten 2 levels off of them though, just from killing 3 fights. We went from like the starter level 3 to the starter level 5 because we are so underleveled for these. So piranhas have a chance to attack twice.
このピラ
And
ミ
they
アから
also will heal back a good
出るアイテム
portion
が
of
欲
the
しいのか
damage
な。
they deal to the party.
Dylan?
Okay, thankfully that miss doesn't matter much when it's only the urchin
1
left.
回の戦闘でだいぶ削られますね。
But something to note though is you might think, oh, Dylan, please. Yeah, a first turn miss with Dylan is has our lance, so he does more damage. A first turn miss can be really brutal here. Oh yeah, okay, this dive.
We're going back.
Short.
We're going back.
So you might think that the lifesteal doesn't matter on the first turn. No, piranhas actually do not start at their max HP. They start with a few hundred HP
オー
missing.
ロック
So
やられてしまっているが、
from the very start of the fight, and if one like double attacks and gets a crit,
やられたらここ
they'll
に
very
帰
quickly
って
get out of range
回復
to
という
die
か
in one attack wave. And the fight can get super out of hand, especially with them
奏者さんも真似をする。
everywhere.
いいですね、回復の、回復というか宿屋でいいのかな。宿屋に入った時のこのミニアニメーション。
That part of the code works properly. I'm pretty sure they can.
飲んで寝る。
So, yeah. Also, I just want to throw some shout outs to the first person who put runs on the leaderboard and came up with a route for this, Lollipop. Lollipop came up with a Orlock.
ピラミアはあれなんかな、経験値が美味しいのか、アイテムが美味しいのか。またやられてしまった。やられちゃいけない人をがやられてしまったっぽい。
It's astonishing the amount of luck you need to get through this run cleanly with no resets. Like
攻略情報を見た感じ、ピラミアは2回攻撃してるみたいですね。2回攻撃した上で攻撃時に自身を回復する。結構いかつい性能をしてる。この2回攻撃してどっちもヒットしたらどっちも回復するのかな。2回回復しちゃうんかな。どうなんだろう。なかなかえぐい。
And then, I started doing UFO 50 speedruns, and I looked at the route for this and said, I love this route. It samples, it shows all the game has to offer. Sorry, the best thing to do is just fight piranhas forever. Yeah, piranhas just give a wild amount of experience for how close they are to the starting base. And as long as you just really min-max your build to fight them as efficiently as possible, yeah, it's just
フィールドにお宝が置かれてるわけですね。
We're already up to level 6, which means we don't have too much longer to do piranhas. That said, obviously, with each level, it does take more piranhas to get to the next level up. But I think we will start looking at moving out once we hit level 7. We've been gradually shifting the build around here as we level up, buying some new equipment. I believe at level 6, that's when you're going to be grabbing your evil potion here. It is it's a potion that just makes you just a little bit evil.
A little bit.
And by a little bit evil, I mean you lose 1 level. But the healing power of it is so much higher, it's going to give us some extra sustain to stay out on this piranha dive a little bit longer.
Yeah, your diver level affects your attack, defense, and HP, and it is a pretty significant jump every level.
Yeah, so yeah, we will be aiming to get at least 1 more level. We're not getting a little low there, but okay, thankfully that piranha not taking a bite there. And yeah, this is pretty straightforward at this point at level 6.
チェリーっていうのは、このゲームの あれこれというよりは、UFO50 の各ゲームに存在する、なんか収集要素というか、クリア目標みたいなものみたいですね。で、一応チェリーはクリアを目指すのが目的っぽいですね。
But the egg is just like way too much work to get up. And again, the limited inventory space, only been limited to 6 items.
経験値が美味しいって言ってました。ありがとうございます。ピラミアは経験値が美味しい。ありがとうございます。
This is true.
Hooray for free eggs. Do I have time to shout out a donation?
Absolutely.
Wonderful. We got an incredibly generous $100 donation from Keeney.
Yo, Keeney!
Putting down some of my green for the green room. That puts us at 298 out of 500 for the green room incentive. That is over halfway there. I believe that we can do it. We also got a wonderful $13 donation from Ari, saying Divers is one of my favorite games in UFO 50 for its really unique vibe and such a massive collection. Donating $13 to represent my favorite game in the collection, Mooncat.
Oh, Mooncat's a good one. Such a unique take on platformers.
We'll be kind of shouting out Mooncat a little bit in this.
Oh yeah, that's true. Look, we haven't talked about what cherry means yet. So UFO 50 is a Whoa, wow, this fight is going surprisingly dicey. The one with the urchin is the easy fight, and that almost went wrong. Because the urchin's just kind of a tank that usually just kind of sits there and doesn't really do much. Occasionally it blocks an attack, but anyway. So UFO 50 is a collection of 50 retro style
収集メインとは言ったけど、ラスボスがいるっちゃいるっぽい。で、それとは別に、なんか特定のアイテムを集める必要もあるみたいですね。なんか何かしらの頭みたいなのを入手する必要があるみたいですね。でも今はまだそういうところに行くのではなくて、レベル上げメインって感じですかね。ここで稼いでいるのはピラミアの経験値が美味しいっていうのもあるし、回復までがそこまで離れてないっていうのはあるのかな。
An entire extra week if we were grinding out buying everything from the shop. That's a lot of grinding. But so Diver's Cherry is to beat the game after collecting all 3 emblems, which is a very minor side track. You just got to do a little bit of extra exploration and secret hunting to find 3 hidden emblems tucked away in little secret passageways. Each one representing a different game. There's a Barbuda emblem, a Mooncat emblem, and then there's just a Diver's self-referential emblem towards the end. Karma is at level 7, which is what we need to take on the first boss, first of 2, mind you. But she is going to be doing a little bit of extra grinding here just to kind of get ahead of the experience curve and hopefully hit level 8 when we do kill the first boss Guilap. And at level 7, these piranhas pretty much generally no longer pose a threat as long as you're not going into fights with super low health or getting phenomenally unlucky, which is always a possibility of that.
Always.
Oh, wow.
Sick hit, Dylan.
Level 7, a crit from that lance can potentially one-shot a piranha. We just saw that there. The rare moment of praise for Dylan.
Yeah, I'm proud of Dylan.
Yeah, me too.
Maybe one more if I can.
Yeah, there's one up here. Something to note about the piranha fights, while they do give an exorbitant amount of... Okay, Dylan.
危ない、やばい。
I take it back.
Dylan.
Dylan!
Ah.
Dylan, please! Dylan, Orlok is dead because of you, Dylan.
オーロックやられがちだな。しょうがないけど。ちょいちょい攻撃が当たってなかったっぽいのが痛かったですね。あと少しだったのに。
Well, it's fine. We were out of potion charges anyway. We can just go back and eat some of the soup that brings you back to life.
これレベルは一応各個人共通なのかな。各個人パーティーメンバー合わせてレベル今7ってことなのかな。 回復の場所に戻れば、装備とかアイテムを
Feel free to tell us in the donations what kind of soup you think the lizards are eating.
再装備できる感じっぽい
Alright,
ですね。
we heading for Guilap then?
レベル7ならボスと戦いたい。なるほど。
Do an isopod fight. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're switching over to slime equipment for the
でも
isopod
不安だからもうちょっと上げるのかな。レベル8まで。
Where, we'll also be picking up a bit of safety equipment in the parasite hammer.
いやでも装備整えたからもう倒しに行くのかな。で多分ボスと戦った後にそのさっき言ってた頭を入手できるのかな。うん、レベル上げのところじゃなくて先に進んでますね。
Can do one of two things on their turn. They can either do a normal attack or a charged attack, where we will have a warning as to who they're targeting. Okay, good. The bomb didn't miss. Orlock missed though.
ちょっと攻撃が痛くないか。
Charge attack, so we're probably gonna try and focus. Okay. Ooh, Dylan getting a little low, but
Do I
I
might.
think you heal here.
ピラニア以外も強いな。
And yeah, two stick attacks
Okay,
should
yeah, we're good.
clear that up. Okay.
あ、オーロック。
It's fine. You can clear these up just fine. Okay. Dylan.
じゃあ攻撃が当たらない。
Again, 5% miss chance. Allegedly.
まずい。
Allegedly.
ゼイムがもうやられてしまう。
As myself, please count. I've already lost
Uh-oh.
count.
ダイアンがやられた。
Oh.
I have put myself in situation. Oh no, this sucks with a life
回
steal.
復して。
I don't know that you can win from here. Oh, yeah.
あ
Yeah, I think you need to slow down there and heal.
あ、難しい。
We'll just run it back.
I thought I was like.
まあもうちょっとレベル上げろって話なのかもしれないんだけ
And,
ど、
with one,
通常プレイなら。
down,
That
like,
was a little
the
too
life
much.
steal, even at level 7, gets to actually be a factor.
I have a relevant dono if you're interested.
Absolutely go
Yes.
for it.
We have $10 from WinnerBit saying, donating 1 cent for every miss I'm expecting out of our ragtag band of lizard friends. Sending my best to Karma and Spooty. I hope you're having a great time.
Hey.
Let's meet that green room incentive. Trust me, it's worth it. WinnerBit is absolutely correct. And now at 308 out of $500, we are only 192 away from the green room incentive.
And yeah, we do have a little bit of time that that green room does come up after the first boss. And Karma, I believe, is going to be taking a safer approach, which means we'll be going back to the surface after the boss before the we pass by the green room. But yeah, we are starting to run out of time.
Dylan.
Dylan.
I don't like this.
We are starting to run out of time, as in time's health is critically low.
Help. Oh no, I can only mash now.
Yeah, we're out of heal, so we just gotta mash and hope it works. Okay.
Oh, okay, we're through.
Oh.
And that's enough, I think.
Okay, yeah, all right.
It's
so,
1,000, not 1.5K, right?
for the shell lance, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
As long as you
okay.
got enough shell drops, I wasn't keeping track of it.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, good. So we are going to go a little further in. Obviously, we can't take another one of those fights, but we can go a little further in for the parasite hammer, which is a little bit of safety. I think you'll be running that into the Guilap fight, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the parasite hammer is another green weapon type. It has a little bit more both offensive and defensive power than the sticks, although a little bit less durability. I believe it's 15 weapon charges instead of 25. But it does also come with lifesteal on hit, so that's quite useful. Also gifts, yeah. That's another little thing that each game has a gift condition where it's generally like a partial progress or doing some sort of like little side quest or something. And it gives the buddy to play with. I can't remember. Do you remember what the diver's gift is? What does our buddy now have?
だとしたらまだボスは違うやつなのか
But
な。
I actually don't remember.
I'm the world record holder and I don't remember.
We're fake divers fans. No.
Forgive us. There are 50 gifts, and you know, each game has a gift associated with it, and I can't remember which one this one is. Probably something aquatic themed, but
Probably.
Like, what is
There's no way it's the toilet, right?
is it?
There's no way.
It could be the toilet. Which is the best gift, honestly. You know, if you're looking for a great gift idea, the toilet. Your buddy can do all sorts of little squats. Anyway, where was I before I got sidetracked by this? Oh yeah, okay, so yeah, we're grabbing the shell lance here with 1,000 gold and the shell items that we're getting from the piranha fights that had the urchin. So yeah, lances are a big damage upgrade from sticks, and we're gonna want the shell lance because the boss we're fighting coming up here, Guilap, will summon adds in the form of 2 enemies, which, as discussed at the start of the game, they are weak to the red element. Okay.
That's fine.
Yeah. Resources aren't a big concern here. You can just snipe that. So in order to keep the fight from getting out of control, we want to keep those adds under control and just take out the enemies as fast as possible. And
Oops.
With a shell lance and a shell stick hit, that should, emphasis on should, barring Dylan deciding to not look where he's swinging again, take out an enemy in 1 cycle. And yeah, you want to keep the enemies down because they can attack for damage, but more importantly, they can heal an ally on the board, and we don't want to be we don't want the boss getting extra heals and just sticking around longer than he needs to, because the boss, like the piranhas, can randomly double act in a turn. It hits extremely hard, or it can summon additional enemies.
Oh,
ooh, okay.
Okay, we can swirl around, I think.
Yeah.
And then
no. Oh, got tagged on the end there. I think you can probably just mash through.
Yeah, I was just thinking about how much I need to spend on each one, but we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, Karma is taking a pretty
雨の割にはやばかったな。
in that we are bringing the bomb with for this this stretch. If you're like really optimizing for record, you use the bomb to open up a shortcut through this area that saves about 30 seconds of travel time. But Karma's gonna play it safe and hold the bomb and use it in the boss fight for that one big massive smack of damage, which hopefully doesn't miss.
Yeah.
Because yeah, even the bomb is subject to the 1 in 20 miss or crit chances. So, and nothing ruins your day in a diver's run like your bomb missing, because you only get 1 shot on that.
Also, shoutouts to the Mooncat emblem.
Yep, we picked up the second emblem there of the 3 necessary for the cherry ending. There's 1 more that's going to be not too long after the Guilap fight. And once we have that 3rd emblem, we have the cherry disc locked in. We just need to beat the final boss from there. So we hit the lower ruins area. The common enemies here are quite a bit more dangerous. The enemy encounters can have snails, which we will not see this run at all because they are just too much of a pain to deal with. And the drifting eel encounters can have mechs, which can double attack and take quite a bit of... Ooh, nice dodge. Yeah, it can take quite a bit of a health out of here. But here's the first boss, Guilap. We need to defeat him to open the lower gates to the in the rooms. That didn't kill?
I am a little surprised about that.
That must have been some low damage rolls. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take this. Okay. All right, we live those. It's fine. Orlok missing with the hammer. It's okay.
Oh wait, I was supposed to be on. Okay,
yeah.
It's fine.
All right, yeah, that enemy getting a little bit of a heal off, but it's fine. Okay. Okay. Hopefully Dylan doesn't get targeted with a double attack here. All right. We should be okay here.
Ooh, that was
okay,
a little
that was a
lucky.
little close. Yeah, Orlok can heal here.
Okay, we're good. We're good.
All right, there we go.
ボスっぽいのは倒しましたかね。
time for getting the thank you. The incentive is getting a
なんか戦闘の BGM ちらっと聞こえましたけど、結構かっこよさめでしたね。
due to generous donations like this $6 donation from Hugh Who Marries Myself saying, just finished my run home from work. How is Dylan doing? By the way, the diver's gift is the bathtub if it hasn't
あと
already
もう
been
一
said.
体ボスと 戦うのかな。
We also got
それがラスボスかしら。
$2.30 from Furitskin saying, you say that they are lizards, but I'd know that TMNT swimming animation anywhere.
This is just our favorite lizard polycule.
I love it.
Yeah, tag yourselves, by the way. We were talking about it in setup. I think I'm Orlock today, and Karma is saying she's Time. If you look at the sprites whenever we're on the the loadout screen at the surface, Dylan looks like he is ready to kick some butt. Orlock is either like sprawled out on all fours or doing a sick handstand, depending how you want to look at the perspective. And Time looks a little overwhelmed, but he's doing his best.
Do we have time for one more, by the way?
Yes.
We just got $5 from Mooncat saying, you have the power, comma, to be his friend.
Whoa.
You have the power to find the egg. Right, what was I doing again? Oh, right, I was mist orbing.
Yeah, okay, so, yeah, Karma is taking a safe route here where we return to the surface after beating Guilap. If you want to be a world record runner here, instead of going to the surface after Guilap and getting the mist orb, you just, despite being like out of resources and likely with one lizard friend dead, you just go and take care of like all of the quest remaining to like access the final boss and just make sure you never run into an encounter the whole way. And it's kind of spooky. And if you mess it up, you lose like 10 minutes of progress. But we're taking the safe route, going to the surface to use that, you know, the all-powerful item we got from Guilap, the big letter A. Yeah, all the other items have icons, but like it's just a letter A. To buy the Mist Orb. The Mist Orb is a utility item that we can either use on the overworld to remove aggro from all enemies for, I think it's something like 73 seconds, or you can use it in an encounter to just get a guaranteed escape. Escaping normally has a 1 in 5 success rate. It's not great. You don't want to have to rely on it, but the Mist Orb guarantees it, and it has 3 charges.
This room seems pleasant.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So we're dipping into the final boss area there to grab
再び
the chest.
何かしらのアイテムを
Holy Rod,
持っ
very
て
powerful shock element weapon. That can also be used as a small heal, although you'll almost never see it used for that. You're generally using it just to smack some piranhas or
こ
something.
の
And
オーブか何かがふわふわ浮くのちょっとかわいい。
the self-referential diver's emblem just hiding in the secret here, so we do have everything we need for the cherry.
The Thorson Petter trilogy has been completed.
Yeah. Yeah, so there is some background lore for UFO 50. You know, this is like meant to be the entire game catalog of a fictional game company and their console from the late 80s to early 90s. You know, on the LX3 system. You know, it's a really fun like universe where we had where there was a console that we had in our childhoods and just don't remember pretty much. But yeah, we are now in the jellyfish cave. So these jellyfish have set patrol patterns. So they're pretty easy to avoid. It's these clouds that are just popping out of the vents that we have to worry about. They can have fishmen and jellyfish, both of which we're not really equipped to handle. Yeah, again, like in the old route, you used to, bring some shock weapons and potentially fight some fishmen for some experience. But we're just looking to get through here. We did go out of the way for another pearl pickup. That's going to be the large potion, which we'll use on the final experience grind against isopods. It's essentially the large potion heals the size of a small potion, but it
結構敵避けがめんどくさい。
does have significantly more charges, so it
Ooh.
lets you stay out on dives for longer.
Do I have time for a couple of donuts?
Absolutely.
We are getting some wonderful
海中のようにふわふわしてる環境だから、余計に難しいのに、あんな詰まったところに
We are very short on time.
Yeah,
by the
We're
way.
very short on
複
time.
数
If
体
you
いる
want
と
to see that green room incentive met, best to get it in
Yeah,
now.
we're heading across the ruins over to the spirit cave, and the green room is attached to that. At the absolute last moment, Karma could dip into it on the way out of the spirit cave, but like you've got maybe like 3 minutes left before we are passing up the green room for the last possible time.
We did get $50 from Zachary 20XX saying 50.
50 of them.
We got $25 from Raspberry saying Karma and Spooty playing UFO 50. This marathon's starting to get out of hand. Good luck on the UFO runs. P.S. Pedal crash.
Pedal crash.
Pedal crash.
We got $10
EST 的には余裕ありそうだけど、どうなんだろう、進行度合いは。結構レベルギリギリっぽいから余裕持たせているのか、次こんがらかかっちゃうのが。このオーブはもう、
Oh wow.
おっ
Okay, that
と。
was a way faster jump than I was expecting.
Yeah, so those fighters
逃げることもできる。
randomly either skitter to the left or right or jump. The skitter is really quick. And you don't have
めんどくさいな、避けるのが。
but the jumping
なんか
is
怖いの
very
来た。
ability, and you can generally kind of fade it out.
Oh no.
触れちゃう。
Um,
I'm only
but
dumped
like we did, you did have
け
a
ど
very
も
good dodge.
戦わなくてまあいいのか、またまた普通にこの辺の敵が強いから戦わない方が安全なのか。アイテム回収しつつ、もうどんどん下へ下へ潜ってますね。あれかな、ラスボスがいるのは震度この3590のところなのかな。しつこく追ってくるね。あ、いや、アイテムを集めてたのか。
Bullets also can't be lethal. They can reduce you to 1 HP, but they will never kill a party member.
スイッチも起動する。
Nice. Squeezing around those spirits. Yeah, those spirits kind of have very slow.
Oh no.
Oh. Okay. It's all right. Last mist orb charge, and this is the worst area. Okay.
あ、それは触れてないんだ。
Did we meet it?
I have fabulous news. We
結構
have
判定緩め。
Okay, I'm really glad because this room is very cool, very special to me. So there's only 2 places that have music, and this is one of them. You'll notice that there are no encounters whatsoever here. Just this mysterious, like, music playing with this really pretty choral. There's like some stars going up here. We'll go back down here. And this room just exists kind of to be a mystery.
Yeah, it's just this strange, like it's also like the largest room in the game. Like all of the other, like this is the single largest screen in Divers, I think. Like maybe the surface is larger. But I know it's closed. And yeah, as far as we can tell, there is absolutely like nothing here functionally here for gameplay or anything. Just this strangely beautiful song that doesn't show up anywhere else in UFO 50, just in this big, mysterious, empty green room. There's a lot of theories. I kind of theorized that maybe there was originally some plans for a more involved cherry condition than just like swim into a few holes and find some pictures.
Whoa!
Also, yeah, a few tiles are lacking collision for some reason.
なんか壁に
I don't think
丸。
there's anything deeper to it.
いやでもこれは普通にゲーム内あることか。
But yeah, no, yeah. There's, always the possibility of like some cut content, or maybe they just put this in to mess with us, or maybe there are some deeper mysteries to UFO 50 that we still haven't figured out yet. You can decide.
One last thing I want to point out while I'm here. There's also some constellations here.
Yeah, could those be a hint to some deeper meta mystery? Who knows?
thank you for allowing me to pass through my favorite room in the game. I will absolutely just sometimes load up divers, go all the way down there just to vibe in there.
Okay, well, anyway, we are out of mist orb charges, so we need to make sure we do not get hit by any more encounters here.
Yeah, this spider here is going to be my big scare. Nope, no.
Under and out, under and out. There we go. Okay.
Let's get the heck out of here.
And we're still not quite in the clear. We're probably okay. I think this squad with level 8 and this equipment can handle a mech fight if it comes to it. So yeah, I think we're in the clear. Yeah, the spirits down there give a lot of experience if you can fight them. But the thing is, spirits, like the spirit encounters are a combination of spirits and isopods, which we've already seen isopods, how dangerous they can be. And spirits are mostly a support type enemy. They will heal and more notably revive defeated enemies. They will revive them at, I believe, full HP. So you can get an encounter with 2 isopods and a spirit, and you just have to fight you have to take the spirit out before the isopods while the isopods are wailing on you. You can also get a fight with 2 spirits where you have to try and fudge the numbers, guesstimate how much HP they have, and try to take them out as close to each other as possible. Or if you don't take them out in the same turn, one might revive the other, and it's just an endless cycle of deaths and revivals. And you don't get bonus experience for killing the spirits multiple times, so it can just be a huge waste of time. And yeah, we don't want to have to deal with them in the fights. And the spiders are just vicious and will guaranteed attack every single turn for pretty high damage, and we can't really handle that either. But yeah, we're pretty much done here. We pulled both levers. We got a bunch of equipment. Both levers are what we need to access the final area with the final boss. So we're going to be doing some equipment swapping here as we go in for one more isopod grind to hit level 9. Shoutouts, by the way, to Suddenly Jester, who might be in chat or queuing up a donation as we speak for heckling us for not going for the final boss right now at level 8. Jester is, shouts to Jester in general, who has pushed the limits and strats on so many of UFO 50's speedruns. I believe he actually holds the most world records across all of the games and categories. And he has demonstrated that it is possible to beat the final boss at level 8. The thing is, even at level 9, the resource situation for the final boss is pretty tight. And the only way you make it work by level 8 is taking out the one bit of safety and backup items that you get in the mist orb and replacing it with the bomb for a little extra damage. And even then, the numbers barely work out. And that's assuming that without the mist orb, you don't run into encounter on the way down and just, lose the run to that. So we are going on the isopods now. This charge attack coming through and sniping Dylan.
Okay, we'll be leaving after this.
Yeah, assuming you make it through. Orlok missed with the Holy Rod and is now being targeted. Yeah, okay, so we're going to defend Orlok here because, yeah, these charged attacks do so much damage. Times at... Okay, that's fine here. Probably take a heal here.
Oh my gosh.
Time missing again. Okay, there we go. That's one fight. One isopod fight is still a lot of experience. And generally from very low level 8, you don't have enough weapon charges to go all the way to 9 anyway, and you have to do a short dive where you do one more fight anyway. So we're doing the one fight dive ahead of schedule, and Dylan died on us.
Would have been nice to do it in 2 slightly longer chunks, but alas.
Yeah, no, it's all peachy. We'll be fine.
Yeah.
I'm still not over how serene that green room was. That was beautiful.
Oh, yeah, I will. Now that we've gotten the green room incentive out of the way, I will add. I believe there is a bid war for Grimstone character names, and we named all the characters right at the start of the run. So that's gonna pretty much close shortly after Divers finishes, and we are on the final grind here to get to level 9. After which we go fight the final boss, Skior. And you know, once that's dead, it's going to be time to move on to Grimstone.
Get your bids in.
Get your bids in, especially because it looks like that one is up for the taking. If you have a name that you would like to see on the screen for UFO 50 Grimstone, definitely feel free to put a donation in towards the National Alliance on Mental Illness.
I hope someone puts in owl.
Like OWL owl?
No, AULL.
I see, I see.
A common thing that just happens when you're mashing through that menu.
Yeah, Bull very frequently becomes all, where you just mash through and you accidentally change this first letter to an A. Although, like, in my frantic mashing, I've sometimes come up with even more creative accidental name changes, like Umbra has somehow become 6Embra. Like, I don't know how I do that. But it's
レベル明けのフェーズかな。
Question, by the way, is there a character limit for the names?
I believe it's 5 characters alphanumeric. There's no capitalization or anything, so.
Who was that targeting?
Oh, I wasn't looking.
That's on me.
Probably just heal time and hope Dylan doesn't just die here. Okay,
Okay.
that
Wow.
heal on time was the right call there.
Oh my goodness! Okay.
It's fine. I think if you just focus down the isopod here, I don't think the piranha's likely to kill anyone, and then you can just, smack him with the...
Orlok!
Okay, Orlok missed with the Holy Rod, but we are high enough level that the piranha still dies anyway. So yeah, between fights, we're going to be using this large potion because the large potion doesn't heal much, but it has a ton of charges. Since it doesn't heal much, we don't want to use it in combat because the heal from it will just immediately be offset by like a single hit of damage. But it's great for healing up between fights in time. There are so many misses coming in. Okay, that second one is targeting Dylan. I know that. Okay, yeah, that's fine. But yeah, these isopod charged attacks do so much damage. I think on a crit they can hit for like nearly 1,000. So, well, time goes down. Okay, I think we can still finish this fight from here. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So it looks like we will have to do one additional isopod grind.
Yeah.
Which, hey, it's more time to get names in for the Grimstone party. Or, sorry, not party, posse.
Right. That's an important distinction.
Yeah. It's very important. It is a rootin' tootin' shootin' Western RPG, and not in the way we usually mean Western RPG. So yeah, one additional trip back home for the soup that brings you back to life. But yeah, we really should be able to hit level 9 on the next trip over there. Anything you'd like to announce, or as we make our way back for some more soup?
Absolutely. Just wanted to give a shout out to those who pushed us right over the line for the Green Room incentive earlier, such as He Who a Mayor Is Myself, donating $75, just saying green. We also got $50 from Konban Meow saying, let's get that Green Room.
Wait, I'm not making any changes.
Shout outs to He Who MR Is Myself, by the way, for testing every host in every marathon that I run in. A mayor is, I don't think it's the first time I've heard that one, but valid reading. I like, there's a joke I like about him that when your name is too dense and don't make that much sense, that's a mare.
I think at this point, I'm just going to switch between MR and Amare and MR because, oh my gosh, I love it. We also actually did get another one from He Who Amare Is Myself, being $15, saying, Bull shall be all for the culture. And that puts $15 towards all for the named characters incentive for UFO 50 Grimstone.
All right.
I keep getting this encounter. I'd really like the other one.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen a single 3 isopod fight. It's much better experience, and you don't have to worry about the piranhas life stealing and like padding out their HP pool.
I think that should die.
Yeah, I think yeah. Okay, doesn't quite kill the piranha. Looks at Dylan. Okay, he's kind of at dicey health, so you can defend him. And the fight should be pretty smooth from here. Okay, that's another charge attack. You can kill him before then. Okay, I think one more fight should do it to level 9, and everyone's alive, and we still have plenty of potion and weapon charges. So, And yeah, someone could die.
Here we
There's
are.
a 3 isopod fight. We would have liked some of these earlier because at this point I don't think we need the extra experience from this. But we'll see. Looks at Dylan. Okay, Dylan's at full health, so that's not too much of a concern. Yeah, I think the heal here is going to be necessary. I think this should take out the middle isopod. Yeah, there we go.
Oop.
It's fine. You can just mash it here. Even if Dylan dies, it's fine. Yep, there we go. Level 9. We are ready to head towards the end of the Divers run here. Level 9 is what we fight the final boss, Skior, at. Because we're not Jester. We're not going to go for level 8. Like, I really can't stress enough how much luck you need to make the level 8 fight work. Not to mention execution in terms of getting down to the fight without any encounters, since you don't have the flippers or the mist orb to help you evade encounters. Even at level 9, you will just sometimes lose to things completely outside of your control.
Yeah, I want to say that this is like a 70, maybe 75% chance of success.
Yeah, I put it around there, assuming that you execute correctly.
Yeah.
Which in the practice room, I did do some practice commentary with you where it was all looking good, and we're like, okay, we got the resources to reach the final boss, and then you just swam the wrong way into an encounter. So, all right, so yeah, one last loadout change here. We're gonna equip that Thorn Shield we got near the Spirit Cave. That's going to put recoil damage whenever Dylan gets hit and allow him to defend other party members here. So yeah, it's Dylan with the Shell Lance and the Thorn Shield. Orlok has the Shock Lance and the Mist Orb, which we'll be using to flee from any encounters on the way down, because we need to save all our potion and weapon charges for the final boss. And Time is running the Holy Rod and Holy Potion. Holy Rod just for damage output, Holy Potion for healing things up. And so yeah, Dylan with that Thorn Shield is going to be our tank. So yeah, the final boss coming up here, Skior, has 4 targets: 2 eyes, 2 tentacles. The tentacles will always do a charged attack, so they are only you only have to worry about what they're hitting every other turn. You know, they'll spend a turn targeting something. I don't know how a tentacle looks at one of the lizard people. Maybe there's some eyes on the tentacles that I can't see. But yeah, they'll spend a turn looking at someone and then the next turn attacking that someone. Ooh, nice dodge.
Wow.
Yeah,
I can't believe that worked out.
Without the flippers, jukes like that are really hard to pull off, especially with how erratically the eels move. But that does mean you don't have to spend a Mist Orb charge there, which is great.
Yeah.
So,
any fight that we get into on the way down is a guaranteed Mist Orb usage, because we need like every last resource we have.
Yeah, even if we ran into an encounter in the surface against a single electric eel, like, we might just Mist Orb that, because the expectation by the end of this fight is there's probably someone dead. There's probably someone who just has no actions left because their item durability is completely gone, and we probably have like a single-digit number of swings left on whatever weapons left.
Yeah.
Like, it's close. So yeah, this spooky final area, the other room besides the green room that plays music, is yeah, the final dive here. We got to watch out for these guys. These guys on the walls are a set path. The vampire squids coming from the sides, though, are random. That was extremely smooth.
I cannot believe that.
So Karma's just going to pop a Mist Orb on the overworld here.
で、ぼちぼち。
It just makes getting through here a little easier. And yeah, that's a very clean final dive, because it's pretty much just holding down from
終わりが近いですかね。
That was the cleanest I've ever done that.
All right. So here we go.
あからさまにボスですね。
The eyeballs can either randomly attack someone, or they can heal.
I think I'd still defend.
So we're going to take out the eyeballs first, because we don't want those heals going. So basically, Dylan's going to be using the Thorn Shield every other turn to try and defend whoever's getting targeted by the tentacles. Ooh, that's an Orlok time split. That's what we don't want to see, because Dylan can only defend one person. And if the, like, with both eyeballs still up...
I know I can probably tank that, but I'm not risking that right now.
With both eyeballs still
かなダメージもすごいでかくなかった
If the eyeballs focus the person who's not getting defended, like, they can easily die to a crit or something. we're seeing some nasty misses here. Okay. Yeah, we should be getting one of these eyeballs down pretty soon, but we've been having some issues. Okay, Orlok is getting pretty low, so we're gonna guard. And okay, there's one eyeball down. And yeah, gonna heal up Orlok here because yeah, the eyeball can just target Orlok randomly like that.
These misses are rough.
These misses are really rough, and like I said, the resources for this fight are pretty tight, so it's starting to get a little questionable. Looks at time. Okay, that's a double time target. We can just easily defend that. And the tentacles can also randomly block hits like that, which can prolong the lifespan of the eyeballs even further and give them more opportunities to heal. So I think it should be going down pretty soon, though, probably on the next attack round.
Oh my goch.
Okay. The
Oh.
miss didn't matter there. We did get the
これ
kill.
で両目攻撃しましたが、
So now it's just the tentacles, which means
さらに、
4 HP on Orlok. That is
の、
clutch
なんだろうこれ。
Orlok. I take back all the bad things I said
触
about
手、触腕でいいのかな。この両触腕も倒さないといけないのか。
Shield is starting to run out of charges, though. I believe the recoil damage.
これかな。目が一番厄介だから先に倒したのかな。
It does
その目がある限り復活するタイプ。
in the amount of damage we can reduce here.
まあ、どっちかですかね。
Okay. Oh, we're out of potion charges. That's not good. Yeah.
I don't know, maybe this will help.
Oh.
あ、オーロックがやられてしまった。
Not liking my chances here.
There's one tentacle down, but yeah, we're down to just the shell lance. I think you have to defend there. Oh yeah, that's.
このまま押し通る。あー、リセットする。
So many misses there.
That was ridiculous.
And yeah.
これ結構移動も時間が。
Yeah, that was really early to run out of potion charges.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's diver speedrunning.
Yeah.
For you. Sometimes the D20, in quotes, the 5% chance in quotes, just says no, and your lizards are just blind and can't hit the giant, entire sea floor occupying eldritch abomination to save their lives. But that I knew that dive was so smooth. Like,
雰囲気的にあれがラスボスで良さそうですかね。
something had to come back and balance it out.
Yep. Hey, London, how are things going?
Doing pretty great over here. We got $5 from Winterbit saying, chipping in to name Umbra, Six Umbra. If she ever played an MMORPG, that would definitely be her gamer tag.
Oh, no. I don't like this. I'm going to do a loop.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, okay, you kind of get that guy stuck in there. Yeah, this should work out.
Oh
And
my-
another one spawns. Just go. Just leave.
Leave me
You
alone.
can just hit the brakes.
No.
You can just walk out. Okay. Yeah.
Oh
see,
my
it's that
goodness.
easy. Yeah, no, the extra skill run does give us extra time to name the whole posse for Grimstone. So that's a little silver lining. And we are still coming out in pretty well underestimate, assuming that this dive goes well, at least. Fingers crossed.
Yeah. I did set the estimate at a point where divers could be divers.
Yeah, there's just so much variance. Yeah, I think I mentioned I have the record for this, and I believe it's like just under 40 minutes is the record, but that's with pretty aggressive strats, and it's the only like clean run where there wasn't a party wipe I've ever gotten in this game through all of my grinding of it.
Yeah.
Like, things just happen. Divers happens, and it continues to happen forever.
Can I make this? Yeah, I can.
Yeah, no problem.
I did it again.
Yeah, that was another nice clean dive. No necessary, mist orb escapes from fights. Yeah, just gonna do the pop the mist orb full of soup, cover ourselves in soup.
I just want to be clear, I've never done this before. Like, I've never made it through this entire thing without needing to use a mist orb to get out of one of those fights.
All right, so take two. That's looking at time. We can defend time and yeah. So yeah, the eyeballs are weak to the shock element, and the tentacles are weak to the shell element. Hence the combination of weapons we bring here, and we don't bring any slime weapons. Yeah, Dylan getting a little low there, so gonna have to top him up as our resident tank here. Orlock getting a little low there, so that's gonna need a heal here. All right, that's a
much better.
Much
Holy
quicker
cow.
first eye kill. We should be.
I missed. Oh no! I cannot believe I just did that.
ディングがやられてしまった。
I completely spaced.
Yeah, that was the turn. That was a tentacle attack. We needed to defend that turn.
Dang it.
結構これは厳しい戦いみたいですね。
Like we have to have this exact like yeah, like for once we're not just like mindlessly mashing. That's something I didn't really touch on is how much the general combat, like we optimize our loadout to just be able to mash through fights as much as possible. So weapons always in the left hand because that's the first menu option. So that, you know, when
3度目の正直
we can just
なるか。
mash the confirm button to attack as fast as possible. But here in this boss fight, we've got a very strict, regimented set of. Where is that guy shooting? Oh man.
Divers.
楽しそ
Yeah, one lapse in attention is all it takes on Skior for everything to just go horribly wrong. If you like defend the wrong lizard, or in that case, just miss defending it all, then just.
And even then, sometimes things can just go wrong outside your control. Like the last run immediately before my record run was like also on pace for the sub 40, I think. And I get to Skior, I'm on pace, things are going great, and I see that dreaded tentacle split of one's targeting Orlock and one's targeting time, and Dylan's got to pick one to defend. And I go and defend the one that's lower HP, figuring that Orlock at nearly full health can tank it, and my heart sinks as I see critical hit. Orlock takes his exact HP value of damage, and it's like, yeah, I just lost record to exact lethal crit. Like it sometimes Skior just does that. But you are
What the heck is going?
Top of these dives.
Yeah, no, we're just fine.
Yeah.
3 in a row.
Yeah, normally, you know, we'd see all these spooky enemies that are down here, the anglerfish, the fishmen, the vampire squids. You're going the wrong way a little bit there, but but no, Karma's just been on top of dodging these encounters.
All right, I guess I gotta go do the bomb strat now, don't I?
Yeah, once again, shoutouts to Jester and the level 8 bomb strat for this.
Okay, slowing down a little bit this time.
Yeah,
Dylan, time.
Yeah, the hardest part, the true final boss here is reading. You have to make sure you're not mashing the text so fast that you miss like who the tentacles are targeting, and you have to
time.
Okay, yeah, time. Okay, we're not calling time to be clear. But time is coming up soon, assuming that we can. You know, the third time's the charm here.
Orlock. Dylan.
Okay. And yeah, whenever
how much?
The double miss. Oh
what?
No!
Are you?
No. But yeah. Another miss. Okay. That
time.
That I still went
Dylan.
down reasonably fast. It's fine.
I think I still healed Dylan.
Yeah, you gotta heal Dylan here. He very possibly takes too much damage here. I think he would have barely survived that, but you couldn't have done that.
Time and Orlock. Oh no.
Oh no! Please don't tell me I jinxed it with the story about that. Okay, you're gonna.
I'm just gonna heal to make sure. Yeah, it would have been fine, but
yeah, you do have to be careful though, like, cause you know, with how tight the resources are, you can only afford so many like safety heals like that.
Time and Orlock again.
Okay, so yeah, just defend to Orlock and
maybe heal Dylan. Yeah, I should.
I think.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
This is looking a little dubious.
Yeah, we are seeing unprecedented miss rates on Skior once again. The Lizard Squad never fails to surpass my expectations, we'll put it that way. They're doing their best.
Oh my gosh. You know what? It's fine.
Is that an Orlock time split? Yeah, okay.
Time and Dylan?
Okay, that's fine. You can just defend and attack through this. Worth noting that the recoil damage from the Thorn Shield will never kill. Oh, that was a time Orlock split, wasn't it?
Sure was.
This is a really bad time for that.
Yeah. Wait, who's on? No, I should keep everybody up.
Yeah, you still have too many weapon charges. You need to try and keep everybody up here, but yeah, see, and that's like it's so hard to know. Like that I think that safety heal that you took earlier has kind of put us in an awkward spot because now we're out of potion charges. Or lock in time. That's oh man, that is not a split you want to see. Okay. Wait. That's. There were so many misses in the first part of that fight. Like, they missed that eyeball like 6 times. One in 20 chance, 5% chance.
Yeah,
but hey, divers is diving again. It is doing what it does best.
No, I'm not gonna take that.
Oh my goodness, you know, you're doing great.
You know, the run all the way up to Skior was pretty solid. I was pretty happy with how like everything was going up until the final boss, but there's a reason I set the estimate to 1 hour and 10 and then plus the green room lap time.
Yeah. Okay. It's all right. We've got it this time.
You absolutely do. We do have a $5 donation from Scout Pilgrim saying, "For the culture." Looks like that's correlated with a character name being Hee.
Oh, for Lee. That's awesome.
Yeah, we're just buying more time to sneak in memes for the Grimstone Posse names.
Yeah. No, you don't. Okay, we're fine.
Okay.
Don't you dare spawn again on me.
And you'll be taking the top 4 names, right?
Yeah, that's correct. It's a posse of 4, and we'll be taking the top 4 names.
Well, we do have 3 names up there so far. So if you are looking to support one of your favorite of the 3 names there, or potentially even add your 4th, now would be a fantastic time to give a generous donation to the National Alliance on Mental Illness, just to get that character named for UFO 50 Grimstone, which will be the run right after this one.
Okay. Are you ready to do a 4th perfect dive here?
I have no expectations.
I believe. Like, this is, you know, you're just really showcasing the way divers can go. How you...
okay.
Got corner snagged there. Okay, so hey, there's a vampire squid. They're scary. They do lots of damage. I think they have lifesteal. We just missed orb out of that because we don't got time or resources for that.
We do have time, but
well, yeah, but yeah, you've already seen how like every failed fight so far, other than the turn where we just missed when we were supposed to defend, like just came down to the party members that are still alive don't have any weapon charges, and like the boss probably has only like 500 HP left, but there's just literally no way to attack it. Okay.
One more.
Please, hit the eyeball. Look at it. It's giant. It's kind of glowing.
Time.
Okay, yeah. We'd love to see double targets like that. It makes it easier to
5度目ですかね。
defend and for Dylan to do his tanking role.
Dylan?
Dylan.
Orlock.
Okay.
We'll heal Dylan.
Okay, yeah. Looking pretty good.
Dylan?
Okay, it's fine.
Dylan? And time.
Okay, Yeah, that miss is fine. We mainly want to make sure those shock weapons are hitting the eyeballs since that's its weakness. I say we want to make sure that happens like we have any agency over that. Or like... All right, yeah, once again, we're confronting the final boss of RPG speedrunning reading.
Time and Orlok.
Ooh, that's...
I think I just
yeah,
gotta...
I think you, defend time and heal Orlok up so we can just tank this. And yeah, you can see how much an undefended hit does. Like, that was nearly 1,000 damage. Okay, eyeballs are gone. Double Orlok. Dylan should be able to tank this. Oh, there was a miss. That's actually pretty good. Time and Dylan, you probably want to heal this, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're looking much better on resources here. We still got plenty of potion charges. Orlok in time, okay. I think this is, defend time and heal Orlok. That is, again, the split.
Oh my
that's
goodness.
That's a crit, and that's why you gotta, if you're just letting a hit go through undefended, you gotta be at or near full health. Dylan and Orlok. I think that first tentacle should be going down soon.
Maybe a little early of a heal, but...
I think we can, oh, okay, a block coming in, but time and Dylan.
Oh my goodness.
Blocks. I mean, the damage needs to come out, at some point, so it's fine. These blocks are absurd. You gotta heal Dylan here. Okay, there we go. One tentacle down. Okay. Time can just take that hit, that's fine. Like, time exists to just sponge some damage here.
いけるか。
Okay, and that
お、倒した。
You scared me.
ああ、いい。グッドゲームでした。
Really?
なんとか倒すことができましたね。
Before that attack came in, so we don't even have to worry about
な
that.
かなか苦しい戦いでしたが。
Anyway, here's the ending for Divers.
If you'd like an explanation as to what's happening here, we don't have one. There is a difference in the endings depending whether you did gold or cherry. The gold, it's kind of, I think, left ambiguous.
意味深なカットシーンも流れてますね。
Our lizard polycule here maybe doesn't make it back to the surface after the final fight, but with the cherry ending, we see them making it back home. For more soup, that brings you back to life.
And Finn.
Finn.
Yeah, we can go, like, why don't we see what the in-game time was on that?
Oh, yeah.
これはなんかグッドエンドというかっていうわけではないみたいですね。
Yeah.
あ、インゲームタイム見てますね。ゲームタイムは1時間9分36秒。
I'll keep the shoutouts pretty quick here. Shoutouts to my partners. Shoutouts to basically the entire UFO 50 community. And Matt, congrats on the wedding. I hope you have a lovely time. And I mean, we'll be.
We're not going anywhere. We're just
Yeah.
changing places and flipping some things around. So
なかなかなんだろうね、ちょっと独特の雰囲気を醸し出した RPG でしたね。
Thank you for coming along with me on this ride.
で本家も切り替わりますかね。はい、切り替わりました。ただいまのタイトルは、UFO50 の、ダイバーズというゲームでした。では、続いての UFO50 のゲームの準備がありますので、一旦失礼いたします。
Tantrum Merch is excited to partner with RPG Limit Break yet again to launch an exclusive merch collection supporting the National Alliance on Mental Illness, or NAMI. This lineup includes a handful of unique shirt designs brought to you by the RPG community, a cozy blanket, an enamel pin, and more. Plus, our very own real-life Mimi plush. From bold graphics to heartfelt designs, $5 from every sale, excluding the Mimi plush, goes directly to charity. Explore the full collection now at tantrummerch.com/RPG Limit Break and help make a difference. Dragon Roast Coffee is a dedicated coffee for gamers and adventurers alike. Their small, passionate team puts their hearts into roasting coffee in order to order with the mythical heat of dragon fire, infusing a touch of enchantment in every sip. Visit dragonroast.coffee today and pick up our exclusive coffee, Mimi's Loots. An RPG Limit Break tumbler is also available in this exclusive collection. For each item purchased in this collection, Dragon Roast Coffee will donate a portion of the proceeds to the National Alliance on Mental Illness. And be sure to enter promo code RPGLB26 upon checkout to receive a 10% discount on.
はい、RPG リミットブレイク2026ですね。続いてのタイトルは UFO50 グリムストーンになります。こちらのタイトルも日本語の解説の方、期待いただいておりません。グリムストーンやったことある方というか、UFO50 やったことある方いらっしゃれば、解説のご応募お願いいたします。はい、先ほどと続いてですね、UFO50 の中の RPG を、また走ります。で、こちらは先ほどと打って変わって割とオーソドックスというか、いわゆる JRPG っぽい感じの我々に非常に親しみやすい RPG のようですね。一応舞台設定は、西部劇ウエスタンな世界観みたいですね。パーティー4人連れて後ろにずらずら並べて進行するっぽいですね。チャット欄にもいただいておりますが、これですね。自国に取り込まれてしまった西部開拓時代のアメリカとのことですね。今回 披露される、先ほど披露されたダイバーズと、この後披露されるグリムストーンの他に RPG 他にもいくつかありまして、なんかアクション RPG っぽいものから